think generally we write songs expecting them not to be listened to. Maybe that will change now.
So how did the domino thing happen? Because that's always really interesting, isn't it?
They took us for falafel.
Oh,
We took
best
them to the
falafel.
Spyglass.
Rhiannon Hester, Wet Leg, welcome. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Instantly, just from being in your company from 5 minutes, you've got this like inner kind of understanding and going on between you guys, haven't you? You can just give each other a look and know exactly what's going down. It's amazing. I love that. How are you both? Are you all right?
Yeah, we're really well, thank you.
We're here to talk about your self-titled debut, which I listened to for the first time today, very loudly, and it sounds absolutely amazing. You're a breath of fresh air to the airwaves. Thank you so much for writing it. This was kind of written a while back, right?
Yeah, some of the songs go back to 2019 probably, when we first started gigging with the band.
And how did you first lay them down? Was it like at home? Were you using like GarageBand and like kit like that at home? And is that how it all started?
At first, we'd kind of write in the room, and then Shazong and Wet Dream were written with Joshua at your flat, like straight into Logic. And then lockdown happened, and then we kind of had to disperse and write individually. And then when practice rooms opened up again, we took our like Scuzzy demos, and it's really interesting to see how a Scuzzy demo translates into like full band.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Yeah, and then how did Lawrence Bell get hold of it? So how did the domino thing happen? Because that's always really interesting, isn't it?
That's thanks to our manager,
Okay.
who kind of gave us a little plan to make a couple more demos, make another music video, and then he sent that off to Domino and a couple of other labels. But yeah, that's how we met Domino.
They took us for falafel.
Oh,
We took
best
them to the
falafel
Spyglass.
Sorry.
And all other labels kicking themselves now.
Yeah,
Domino
'cause
got you.
we did have falafel provided to us by all the other labels. We actually just did it via a blind taste test, and we just decided to go with
These
the best
ones
falafel.
are the best.
Yeah, and it happened to be Domino, and we're like, well, I guess this is our home now.
Yeah, it all slotted into place through falafel. I love that. That's great. And with the band, these are friends of yours, right? From the island?
Yeah.
And boyfriend. Is that right?
Yeah.
Boyfriend and friend. And do they and do they feature in the videos as well? Are they the people in the videos too?
Yeah.
I love that as like idea where you're pulling it. It's like one big family, isn't it? A creative family.
Yeah, it is now.
It is
We're
now.
very weird. We're like a travelling circus family.
With the aesthetic of Wet Leg, I adore the videos. Are you guys pretty instrumental in the look and sort of ideas? Lobster hands.
I used to work as a wardrobe assistant. You can base a whole music video around what you're wearing. The outfits or the costume is often where the whole concept of the video will originate.
Yeah, nice. Oh, you're going to have so much fun as the budgets get bigger and bigger. You'll be like, right, I want this, I want that, I want that. It's going to be great. I don't know if you think this, past few decades or so, music videos just, I don't know, they didn't seem as prominent as they were when I was growing up. We had M2 and like, there was some really beautiful pieces of art made, and yours feel like short films.
Well,
like
yeah, the latest one was directed by our friend Lava LaRue, written and directed by her. It was her concept, and
Yeah, she's unstoppable.
yeah, she did a really amazing job. It's really cool.
With the album, obviously we've had quite a few singles from it already that people have heard. What would you like people to take from the record, either musically or lyrically from it?
I think it's a tough question.
I don't think we really had like a motive.
Yeah, like I think generally we write songs expecting them not to be listened to. Maybe that will change now.
When we wrote those songs, we had no kind of expectations of anyone listening to the songs, let alone being able to take anything away from them.
But it's always nice when someone like gets joy from something that you make.
Yeah.
So if anything, a little bit of happiness.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't want to leave people crying.
That also would be awkward, wouldn't it?
Crying,
Be
screaming, holding onto
terrible.
their ears.
Like, no more. No, I'm kidding. But no, it is like that. And like you said, like you don't know if it will be like that again in the future. Many people that I have interviewed said, you know, I wrote this with no pressure on my shoulders. I think Sam Fender said that of his debut or something, and he didn't ever expect people to hear them. So I guess I don't know how you then navigate the next step.
Yeah, we're really excited to get writing and recording again. We recorded this like a year ago, so we're kind of gearing up for album 2.
All right. Are the note sections in your phone full of ideas and little voice memos
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff?
I always think if someone found my phone and opened all of my like photos and videos and voice memos and notes, they'd just be a bit alarmed.
Put it right back where they found it.
They put it right back where they found it and back away, back away.
Back away from my phone immediately.
Call the police.
Now, I grew up in a little town called Lymington, which is just across the water from the Isle of Wight. We used to sit on the beach, we used to play guitar badly, stare at the island. I'm taking it you didn't stare back, you're probably staring at the other side, right?
No, we were staring back.
Oh,
we
nice.
We saw you.
Oh, nice. Do you find when people say to you, oh, do you know this person from the Isle of Wight? Do people always assume that you know people?
Yeah, but it often is the case. Small island, small world.
And how was it growing up there and sort of creating an island? Because I think it's quite a creative place.
Yeah, I think it's a creative place. It's just so sleepy and quiet. I guess people have more time to make stuff that they want to make, because there's like less distractions of like being able to just go and have like a fun time somewhere. I feel.
Yeah, I've since moved to London and I just spend a lot of my time talking about making music but not actually making any.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a London
exactly
thing.
that. And what did you guys, where did you go for gigs? Do you go to Southampton?
Sometimes
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
Oh, it's
Quite
trek.
expensive to get off the island though, so
Yeah.
generally we just wait for the festivals to come in the summer.
Which you are playing this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be awkward if you weren't. Like, come on, we're the biggest thing out of the Isle of Wight for ages. But we're going to be there because we're like brand partners with the Isle of Wight. So I'm really looking forward to that. That'd be really, really cool. Oh, amazing. Well, I know you've got your November tour, which is sold out already, isn't it? 2 nights at the Forum, which is one of my favourite venues. I absolutely love that venue. And many more travels between then and now. I know that. It's a big festival summer ahead. Do you have a favourite festival that you've been to? You don't have to say the Isle of Wight Festival.
Got 2 faves.
Yeah.
Are our faves the same?
I would say End of the Road and Green Man.
Oh,
and Blue Dot.
I was going to say Blue Dot, but
Blue Dot
Man
is
was
great.
Seriously.
Yeah, I haven't done Blue Dot, but I'm keen
really,
to.
really good. It's
Yeah,
really
and Bjork's there this year, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah, we should go to that. Yeah.
It's amazing.
And End of the Road is just charming, isn't it? Sparkling, beautiful,
Yeah.
and part of Dorset.
The best music.
Yeah, it really is. Well, I'm excited to see you at all of these places, and it's a joy to have you on the radio. Thank you for writing such a fantastic debut. It's lovely to meet you,
Really
and I'm
nice
sure we'll
to
catch
meet
you again sometime. We'll be at the Isle of Wight Festival. I'll come say hi then.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, perfect.
Nice.
Thank you so much for your time. Nice to meet you.
for your
Thank you.
time.
Cheers.